we can see the best of 95X today, knowing, Yummy, that the other side has all the pressure in the world, trying to qualify for Worlds. We could see a great series right here.
Exactly. Not too much pressure here on 95X, and they do have the quality. We haven't seen it this split at all from Laxon. That's going to be the major question. They've had to rely on Luna a little bit more over there on that 95X roster, maybe a bit on Vortex to open up the space, and a little bit of a slow start, to be honest.
Yeah, Formal said it himself. Luna was the man that he has been watching. He's rated him the highest on the team so far this split, which is a testament to Luna, but also I'd say it's a bit disappointing from the likes of Laxon.
Anti-testament to Laxon.
Yeah,
he should be that guy who, realistically, should be at least fighting for being the 10th best player in OCE. It's very clear at the moment. It feels like that the 9 best players are sorted into those top 3 teams, but there's always that 10th player, and at the moment, Laxon's not even in that conversation.
No, you're looking at the likes of Finn and some him police candidates as well. So there's a few around that mark. Even the boys on Merge have been stepping up, but we really need to see Laxon stepping up. Vortex as well, Yummy. He's that player that you'd love to talk about. He's that disruptor on the team, but sometimes creating more chaos for his own team than the other team. This is open. Oh, maybe an infield pass to no one.
Yeah, Vortex was so far back, and I think the only option there was to pass. So, unfortunately, 95X do not get that first goal that they may desperately have needed for that early confidence, and may have even shattered a bit of the confidence that we see over on KCP. Now, that's the man, Banana Head, who last week in the grand final put on an MVP level performance. Scrub as well did take the overall MVP, and he will take the first goal.
It's just a fantastic, I want to say a shot from Hunter. He's certainly going top corner, but if he does miss it like that, the power just means that it's going back post every day that week. Everyone on 95X having to try and defend the shot. And in the end, it turned into a fantastic pass.
And you can see the difference, CJ, between the two teams. All of KCP, they were ready to follow up. They had the third as an option to be able to finish off the goal. But when 95X had the same opportunity, it was Vortex hanging really far back. They didn't have the third, and that's the difference between a 1-goal lead for 95X and now the 1-goal lead for KCP.
And that's confidence and also respect for your opponents. You know, if 95X are playing a lower ranked, a bubble team, if you would, they'd be there every day of the week to capitalise on that chance. But it's just that doubt in their mind, the threat of the counter-attack, the fear of Pioneers always being a threat down the other end just means that they're not quite as following up, if you would, of their teammates.
Great new word.
That's a word we put on the dictionary or not, but they just don't have the trust right now to get second man, watch that pass in the centre. And it means instead of 1-0 right now to 95X, we're seeing 1-0 to Pioneers, but Laxon gets a shot on net. Didn't quite have the power. Banana Head, easy save.
We're noticing a lot of open space in the pitch. Both teams kind of opting to give the midfield back and moving further back towards the net. And that means that in that last play, I'm really kind of disappointed that Laxon goes to the early shot. He should be a player able to use a lot of the space. Hunter and Banana Head, the players who are going to do the same thing for KCP. And so far, not a lot of time has been used. They're rushing their touches a lot, like this one from Luna.
This has been impressive on the other side from Pioneers as well. For me, I'm not sure if they've been told that this is for World's qualification, but they look so composed. Banana Head was pre-jumping a clear just before almost getting a double touch. So a fantastic start from Pioneers, certainly looking poised, which is good to see from a team that has been known to struggle a little bit in these situations in the past. But there is save by Hunter, has to be a follow-up. No, Hunter has made a double save out of nowhere and kept the scoreline ahead.
That is incredible. To have Worlds on the line, make the double save. It felt impossible to not score there, but 95X have managed it.
It's absolutely ridiculous here. They're getting fantastic touches. Scrub is looking locked in as well on that Fennec. Banana Head flip reset, does get one. He's saving it, pops it over the top, but it's too slow. Luna gets back in time. KCP still have yet to concede in a game it feels like they should have, but credit to them.
It has been a little risk-free of a series from them, a game of them so far. And that's largely because I think they're just so confident they're going to win. It can be dangerous though, CJ. You can underestimate your opponents at times if you take that sort of more relaxed further step back and rely on your soul mechanics. and get caught off guard. And this might be the moment that happens. Laxon cannot find the angle. Banana Head goes for a risky pass back into center.
Laxon again, it feels like he's set up a base camp on their backboard, on their crossbar, and this time it was the shot that didn't quite come through. Again, Laxon with a nice doink, but Hunter's going to have boost to work with. Again, it feels like they're creating these chances. They've got so much room in Pioneer's half, but they're not making it work. Can they make it work here? 6 seconds left. Banana Head with the clear. That might just be in all the way. Off the bar, and the whiff coming through. Follow up. Ball has to hit the ground here for Pioneers. They want to lock in this game at number 1, and there it is. No, Hunter is just being disrespectful at this point. Puts it on the ground. Pioneers, a nice looking 1-0, but, well, there could have been a lot more action.
Well, it's game number 1 on the way to Dusseldorf, but I think 95X are going to be very disappointed that they didn't score either of their net opportunities, especially that second. They had 2 shots, and both times they hit it straight towards the defender.
The important thing for Pioneers in this series is it's not just the fact that they're qualifying for Worlds, but it just sort of getting, ticking this box, getting this out of the way, puts a lot less pressure on them qualifying for the major. They know that, if worst case scenario, they don't qualify, they're the 3rd team this week, they've still got Worlds to look forward to. It's only a month afterwards. So I think this will really give them a bit of life, and especially, when we're looking at Tango subbing in later on this weekend as well, Yummy. Just getting this game over and done with, knowing they're making Worlds, they have that, I guess, mental advantage over everyone else who's still fighting for majors and Worlds.
And we know that Worlds is very much on their mind, because over the last couple of weeks, while we've been talking to Pioneers, they're still scrimming with Hunter, not Tango at all. They haven't scrimmed with this with Tango. The focus isn't on the major. The focus is getting to that Worlds. And I think I agree with you. If they take this series, if they get to Worlds, then that's going to relax the entire team. They know that from then on that the major is just a bonus.
Yeah, everything on the line here. And for 95X, as we said, they have to be making the most of this situation. And to start with in this series, Yummy, they have to just get a goal and put Pioneers under pressure. Because if they if they keep, not making the most, not capitalising on these situations downfield, then the Pioneers won't have to think about it. They're just going to cruise their way to a nice 3-0, maybe 3-1 victory. 95X have to show up and then really make Pioneers start to think about it.
Well, that's the worst thing you want to do against Pioneers too, is to let Banana Head and Hunter feel relaxed. They're players that if you test them a little bit, especially Hunter being a much newer player, he's more likely to make mistakes, he's less likely to make massive plays as well. But so far, they haven't really pushed hard on the defense. They're not challenging early. They're not doing those things, CJ, that are usually called for to cause an upset.
So we just need to see a bit more of Vortex as well. I haven't called his name quite as much as we would have liked their game number 1. He's the man that can be that disruptor. Get some demos, throw off the structure, the positioning here of Pioneers. So far, it has been all Pioneers here in the first minute of game number 2. Banana Head with a bit of time to work with. Going to take it up. Luna pre-jumps, but he's getting nowhere near that. Maybe the Banana Head bounce dribble. Oh, doing it all himself, the Banana Man.
This is why he is so deadly. He splits defenses in 2. He's found a beauty off the roof.
Just got given so much time there. To Laxon's credit, might have been Luna. The pre-jump came in, but Banana Head so fast to get to the ceiling, grabbing the reset, and then all he was thinking about was that second touch, the little bounce dribble, the basketball dribble, and it came to fruition perfectly. That was a beautiful setup and a great piece of individual brilliance from Banana Head. This could just be in as well. Maybe the first goal for 95X and the follow-up. Banana Head getting rule 1 in net, and surely a goal. They cannot find an opening.
Luna ran out of boost on the way up. That's why he was a little bit late, and that's why he went wide on that shot. So unfortunate there for Luna in particular. You gotta think. They gotta start bringing out those demos. It's what they were doing last event. They were one of those highest demos in the first event as well. They were successful in. We haven't been able to see that so far because they're staying so far back in the midfield.
Starting to see a little bit more offense though, but it might cost them with an open net. Banana Head finds himself front post, slots it away. And well, 95X just a little bit too happy here in the midfield. Vortex caught out last man. 2-0 Pioneers.
I'm loving seeing this from Banana Head too, because you know, we saw him pop off when Tango was on the team, when Tango was subbing in and feeling like an enabler for that roster. But for the last couple of events, while Hunter's been playing, he's kind of taken a back seat, and there we go. Finally, the first goal comes out for 95X. They are back winning the chance.
It's turned into a bit of a 3-on-1 here, and Ned Scrub last man got the clear, had to dodge the bumps coming through as well. Managed to get the touch, but as we said, a 3-on-1 opportunity. The double commit there coming out from Pioneers as well. They do find one back. I love what you're saying about this Pioneers roster is they're going for something off kickoff here. Hang on a minute. Hunter's just fired that one on Ned off the ceiling. It does feel like they've found their mechanics again, if you would. It almost felt like they were playing so basic, you know, such basic Rocket League. They were, you know, not making any mistakes, but also not playing with any flair. And as you said, it felt like last regional, they really brought that back. Even Scrub, I know we talked about Banana Head, but Scrub was phenomenal last event, and just showing their individual prowess. That's what they're known for. That's what they, you know, emerged and burst onto the scene when they were physicists back in the day. It was just that pressure, you know, that off the kid. Am I the right team here? Yeah. And they just had that ability to turn games on their head individually. Obviously, Banana Head doing that at the start of this game, and I love to see it. This is what we can take internationally, Yummy.
The only problem is, you know, we haven't seen that consistently. There's a few names in that hat. You know, Banana Head could be one of those players who internationally has the ability to do incredibly well. Fever, same, but hasn't really had that performance. Banana Head, though, the way he's playing, the fact that he's got a hat-trick here, he's in that form right now to not just go through this event, but also to take that to the major and the Worlds.
Huge credit to Scrub as well on that touch. He actually put it above the crossbar, and it looked like 95X Laxon might have had the saviour net. The pre-jump was coming through, but just putting it wide means in a completely open net for Banana Head to do the rest. And well, you know he's not going to stuff that one up, but they might be in trouble here. Scrub's in net, is awkward, gets a great touch.
Ooh, bump out on Banana Head. I like that variation coming out from Luna. He's the player that they have to take out of the attack for sure, and that would have been a counter-attack coming out. Oh my goodness, this is dangerous. This is open, and Hunter will find goal number 4. They are in large and in charge, game 2.
This pitch for Banana Head just absolutely rattled the defense. Luna had to dive off the post, and then the follow-up couldn't come through either. Hunter with a fantastic placement as well, putting it in behind Luna, and Pioneers all of a sudden, Yummy, 4-1 up, on the verge of match point, series point next game, and potentially, well, not potentially, they want to make that Worlds and get it done right here.
Seems likely at this point in time, the way they've controlled this game number 2, the way that Banana Head has now participated in all 4 goals at the same time. It's not a likely situation for 95X, but they have at least This is sick. Using the defender to get that along the ground, defender pre-jumping, that's awesome.
Yeah, Banana Head was expecting a nice and free solo play. Unfortunately, Hunter's car got in the way, and it has rolled all the way into Pioneer's net. 95X do get one back. However, still need a couple of goals here and only 50 seconds on the clock.
Matt, if Hunter hadn't backflipped there, do you think that it would have still gone over the top of him, or Banana Head was screwed either way?
I'm just not sure about the pre-jump from Banana Head, but I do know Laxon's got a flip reset and he's going to work. Scrub just puts himself in front of net twice in a row. A human roadblock does the job there for Pioneers on defense, and now they're trying to do it on offense as well. Hunter goes for a skim. Banana Head free shot on net. Laxon flies out to get the save, Yummy, but they need to get it down the other end and get it down there quick.
Laxon, he does like playing defensive, but he needs to be in positions where he's not covering a shot. He's covering after a teammate makes a play, and he can use the space to take that ball up the air to make a play. We haven't seen that. He's had to play defense all game, and that's been very costly in terms of their chances to get this 2-goal comeback.
Yeah, the ball's going to be down here. It is all over Red Rover. 2-0 Pioneers, a fantastic start. Game 2, even better than Game 1 for this budding young lineup, and perhaps the best lineup we've got in the region. We'll find out this weekend. And now they're one game away, ladies and gentlemen, from qualifying for the World Championships Wildcard stage. This is exciting stuff for this team. I know they'll be absolutely stoked once they tick this one off the list.
You do say that they will get the chance to prove themselves as the best lineup, but we got to remember they will be bringing out the sun on Sunday, so they may not even get that chance. They do have the chance, though, to get to the major. They've proven they can perform with Tango.
It's a disgusting shot from Banana Head as well to open up. If we could see that on the world stage, that is absolutely world class there from the Banana Man, should I say, Jono. Fantastic shot. They let a few goals in. They got a little bit trigger happy. Banana Head pre-jumping as well down the other end, meant a free net for 95X. But I mean, this game was well and truly controlled here by Pioneers. And as we said, now they're one step away. One game to go, and they'll be seeing Dusseldorf straight in the eyes.
Yeah, we have to really emphasize the Dusseldorf because so many people we've seen pronounce it Dusseldorf, and it just hurts a little bit every time it's said.
I mean, especially with our Australian accents, when we say Dusseldorf, you know,
mate.
You were going to Dusseldorf. Here we go. Can the Pioneers head off to Dussel, to the Dussels? Let's find out here, ladies and gentlemen. The Dorf, game number 3, World Championship spot on the line in the wildcard stage for Pioneers. Let's see if they can get it done.
Will be an exciting match, an exciting game to be participating in. If you are the Pioneers, they know they are one game away from the Dorf. And you can see already stuck a little bit of the defense.
Don't mind the Dorf at all. Maybe there's something to think about it. Hunter with a little bit of a whiff there. Banana Head gets him out of trouble with the assist from Luna. A fantastic clear there from both sides as Hunter finds the ball for free off Vortex. He's going the flip reset, maybe one more. Can we see a bit of quality from our first World Championship attendees, or the first to qualify? We couldn't quite there from Hunter. Gee, this game just could be a highlight reel right now. The bump's coming through. Laxton could get a free double touch. Tries to put it behind Hunter. No boost to follow up. Now Hunter charging down the other end. No boost for himself either. Everything getting starved all over the pitch.
I like that from Vortex. The good pace to take Banana Head out from the corner, but no follow-up comes out from 95X, and that has been a theme of the game, which has really helped in terms of this attacking pressure that gets continually made by KCP. Another chance off the roof for Hunter. Wins the race. It was a double commit coming out from KCP, and that's been costly.
He's popped it up to Luna here. Banana Head not the best clear. Luna gets 0 on, and the boost grab doesn't come through either. Could have been a perfect offense, a perfect attack there from 95X. They couldn't get it to work. Hunter again has got past Laxton. Luna trying to get the counter attack. Scrub with a smart little pass back there. Banana Head 100 boost to work with. They want to get the first goal of this game and just put this. Any thoughts, any doubts to bed? The bump's coming out for a Banana, but Hunter has put it so far wide and almost led to a counter attack. The demo came through.
It always feels like Hunter's being inspired to go for the shots, to go for the massive plays. The guts to save this time. Keeps them in that 0-all spot, but it's still dangerous. Laxton going for another one. Hunter with save number 2.
It feels so open right now in the Pioneers end, but Hunter is he's lunging across the net time and time again, bailing out his teammates. Yet again here, the 50-50 in midfield there. Banana Head, take a little pass off. Hunter does get bumped down in the air. Banana tries to take it off him, but Luna is ready for the touch. Scrub launches it up. Banana Head showing something. The 1-2. Scrub says, send us to the door.
You've seen it so many times, and that's why these guys want to go to the door. They can get an angle like that. Scrub finishing it off. And it's good to see Scrub getting on the board.
2.5 minutes now for Pioneers to once again grace the stage at the World Championships. Well, we saw it last time. We saw it in Fort Worth. Are we going to see it again another season? You betcha! 2 minutes left. Banana Head's got the second on the board.
And they've been so disappointed, these players, with their last major performance, with the last World Championship. I know Banana Head, Scrub in particular, they want to prove that not just themselves, but OCE can perform at those international stage. And they are just 2 minutes away from doing another shot.
Hunter trying for his first World Championship as well. We saw him in the major. It wasn't the greatest team performance, but he certainly looked comfortable on that stage, which is good to see. And Scrub's looking comfortable in the net of 95X right now. The demo's coming through. Banana Head getting aggressive. It's 2-goal lead, but They want more, Yummy. They want to make a statement here in this qualification match. Hunter again with a massive read. Has been enormous in defense.
95X starting to heat up a little bit in the attack, but you can see how quickly that can turn as Banana Head was the one to receive the redirect. Scrub keeping it in the mix. Hunter is confident going around the corner. Banana Head fights goal number 3.
Who else but Banana Head? 3-0 lead for Pioneers with 90 seconds left. This feels all over. Bar the shouting here, Pioneers. The boys, I'm sure, will be celebrating right now in the team comms. Oh, they've got their tickets booked to the door, Yummy. This is exciting stuff.
3 young guys with great support as well from their parents. I know they'll be watching and excited to see once again the birth over to that international event, international stage, maybe even another one. Banana Head gets blocked this time.
Vortex trying to get a little bit of a consolation prize perhaps. There is still time for the comeback with a quick goal lead. Hunter's just fumbling around in net, but that won't worry him because Banana Head's beaten 3 and maybe the shot on net, maybe a double touch for good measure. A fantastic defensive read from Vortex. But with a minute left, Yummy, as we said, it's only day 1 of the regional, but to get the qualification match for the World Championships out of the way is a fantastic credit to this Pioneers roster sticking together for the season. Well, when we say that, not really, but they kept their points at least because Ground Zero didn't want to do that, and they've been paid dividends for doing just that here. A nice little goal for 95X. They still have 2 to get back, but it just feels like the Pioneers show.
I don't think they're going to be making Pioneers upset anytime soon. 40 seconds left. Pioneers are now talking to, okay, let's just hold on, do this 2-goal lead. Let's get ourselves over to the door.
Sure, as you said, their families be watching on right now. Super excited, maybe because they'll be going with them, but obviously Mama Scrub and Mama Banana Head, we absolutely love them. Shout out to you guys watching. I'm sure you'll be grinning from ear to ear because we've got 22 seconds on the clock. And Pioneers, as we said, they're off to the door unless something absolutely crazy can happen right now. And that's exciting. I love this feeling, and I want to feel it again. I'm retiring.
You're not unretiring, but what a statement, not from you, but from KCP, especially to see Banana Head performing with all 3 of them on the main roster, all the way over to the Dorf.
We'll find out if they'll be in Boston later this weekend, but they'll definitely be at the World Championships. Full credit to this lineup, and I cannot wait to see what they can do on the world stage. Yummy Cheese, man, it is a privilege to send these boys over there, and I could not be happier for them.
Really want to see them do well. They had a great scrim block. They were really good in scrims before their first ever international event as a trio. Unfortunately, couldn't convert that over in San Diego, but there's really good signs for the ability for this team to perform internationally.
Yeah, they haven't always been on top in this region, but what they have done is put in consistent results time and time again, every single region. This team is right up there amongst the best, all the best. But as we said, it's got to be the Pioneers. They're off to the door. They'll be gritted from ear to ear, and let's see what they can do on the world stage. We'll be right back with more Rocket League right after this.